Welcome, everyone, to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Spartans offense takes the field to start this game off. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable,
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
What a great way to start this game. And one of the reasons this defense has been one of the most dominant units all season long, they can get pressure on the quarterback with guys like that. They've got better athletes than you've got up front, and you saw it early in this game today.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Looking to throw, it's McDaniel. Here comes the heat. On target over the middle. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. It's complete. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Spartans. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So Nevada's offense will go to work for the first time today. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Jones wants to throw it. Finds his tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Nevada going quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. From the gun, give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
On 4th down, going to the air. Working that left side. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Nevada has it in the red zone. Out of the gun to give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to.
Turning it on! Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end and now a little room to operate. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying to bully their way in. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Here we go. Quarterback sneak, wedging himself into the line. And I don't think he got in. Those big bodies up front just creating a wall at the goal line. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown. Sneaks into the end zone.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wide out there on the slant.
They'll try the run. Quick step and go. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Makes the grab. Terrific terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. 4 wide receivers spread out on 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's McDaniel. He's got him in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Got it inside the tag. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Spartan.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. It's complete to the left. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Big fullback's got it. There he goes. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Well, they handed it off to the fullback, and a nice job by the strong safety coming downhill and making a tackle on a big physical ball carrier.
The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Quarterback Steve trying to power his way ahead for a few.
The defense just can't seem to find a way to get off the field. That time, QB sneak for the 1st down. They need a turnover or something to try to generate some momentum.
Quick handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Jones to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
Gets it out fast. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Give to the fullback.
Let's be honest, Reese. Like, the only time the fullback gets the football is usually in short yardage situations, and the defense was locked in. You got to try to get penetration with that defensive line. They did a good job of it. Nowhere to go with the football for the big play.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
It's on target and complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the 1st down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Quick strike through the air for the score.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to pass, it's McDaniel. Got the quick pass. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. It's Reed. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Finds some fresh air. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Spartans will hustle to the line. He's looking to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, San Jose State. Fitted in the window for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. 14. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Jones wants to throw it. He's looking deep. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And Just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those defense.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno.
The Spartans will kick it off to start the second half. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game and hoping to get an early drive goal. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Hayes.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, running back gets to give. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Nevada. Setting up for the extra point and the top.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Number 12, set to kick this one away.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a hole. Picked off, a turnover in their own end. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Jones to throw. They're working that left side. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll move the wide receiver. Using his legs, it's Hayes. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
Nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to power it in. Touchdown, Nevada. They take the lead with the 6.
This guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
That makes the score Nevada 28, San Jose State 21.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds a man on the left. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Wants to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Smith. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Spartans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, San Jose State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had 0 problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Jones wants to throw it. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Clock winds inside, a minute to play here in the 3rd. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Caught near the sideline, it's Doherty. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. Got it. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. To the air on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the big fullback. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. So first down, we'll open up the final period. They go to the ground. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Give to the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
I love the play called running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to...
Touchdown, Wolfpack! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. To the air, it's McDaniel. Makes the grab. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Spartans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Turning it on. Ball is loose. Scoops it up. Still a live ball. The 40. The 30. The 10. And he will house it.
Well, that one obviously not how you draw it up. It didn't start off great. Bad ball security. Ball ends up on the floor. But how about Johnny on the spot being there to not just scoop it up, but then shows you the wheels and takes it all the way to the house. An explosive play touchdown. You may never see one like that again.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
The fullback. This takes me back to my days growing up, watching the fullback, being on the field every single play. You don't see that anymore, but the big fella gets the football. Hey, he looks like he knew what to do with it, too. Nice little pickup, little agility, little speed, but mostly a lot of just girth and strength and just grown man.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Jones to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Got room at the 35. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on 2nd and long.
Let's go.
They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. And as time is dwindling away in this one, the offense is set up. 1st and goal, a great opportunity to get the go-ahead score. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Give to the fullback. Touchdown, Nevada! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And that is exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Bringing it out. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence